right. Welcome to 2029. Gotta get Pat. Go.
Let me fix my shit now.
We're back with another episode of It's 420 Somewhere. We have Tony and Pat with us today.
Hello, everybody.
Kind of hoping we'd have a few more people. Maybe we will. Bill McNeil's in the chat.
He's very upset about the Sheik unfortunate passing. That's exactly what the Sheik would probably say. So thank you, Mr. Italiano.
Do we have any favorite Iron Sheik moments not involving a hard-on and Hulk Hogan?
Yes, I'm going to play my favorite Sheik story told by Marty Jannetty.
Iron Sheik story, so this is the time to close it.
All right, the one Iron Sheik, and the reason that Iron Sheik's so funny, this is one of those road stories. One of my favorites. You know, everybody knows the most famous one where he got the drug test. Vince called him in. It's Iron Sheik comes in. This is back when I think Duggan and him had got popped on the Jersey Turnpike or something, and that's what I think started everything. But they brought him in and said, "This is Sheik tested. Got the test back for your test, urine test, and tested positive for cocaine." She's like, excellent. and she Vince is like, "No, not excellent. I mean, you have cocaine in your system." And she's like, well, what about the Don Morocco? Did he have it in his system? And Vince's like, "No." What about the Jacob the Snake? Did he have it in his system? And Vince's like, "No." And it's like, JYD, he used to say JVD. I'm talking about JVD. JVD have it in his system. And it's like, "No, none of them have it in their system." Why? He goes, "Well, I don't understand. They were with me." He ratted them out and didn't even mean to, man. That's the Sheik. That's what he is. But there was a time, man, in Iowa, Des Moines. We were in Des Moines, and was at the club, at the bar. It was right connected to the hotel, right there at the lounge. And that I'd been with a few times, and regular. And there was a new girl there that I took interest in, and I'm like, "Man, let me go talk to this new girl, Sheik." I said, "Can she kind of watch for her?" "Oh, Marty, I'll take care of her for you. Anything for you, Marty." So he says he's gonna hold on to her, kind of keep her in place, and let me see what's gonna happen with this new girl. So as time goes by, a few drinks, the new girl ends up going back in the room with her, and she's nice, she's pretty, things are going good, and I've completely forgotten about anything else until I knock at the door, and I open the door, it's the police, and they're looking for something. I can't remember his first name, something Tassimaki. We asked him for his real name, and I'm acting like I'm like, I don't know who you're talking to. He wrestles Iron Sheik, actually. I don't know where his room is. They're looking for his room. So they go on down, and I knew exactly where his room's at. As soon as they left, I was running down the hallway to his room, and down the picture glass windows right there, there's ambulances, there's not fire truck, there's a police thing, there's an ambulance, and the girl that I left him with is being wheeled out on a gurney. Oh my God. And I'm running knocking on the door, and he opens, he cracks it just a little bit. "Sheik, man, the police are looking for you." He goes, "I know, Monty. Get me in, hurry." And I come in, I said, "Man, what the hell happened?" He goes, "Monty, let me explain it to you, please. Sit down, take it easy. Let me tell you." And he's like, he says, "You know how you asked me to take care of girl, Monty, I take care of girl for you. She come up to the room, she asked for a drink, I give her a drink. Said she's a little tired, I give her a little powder, Monty, you wake her up. Said she's talking about feel bad. I give her some pain medication, Marty. I give her a drink, and she come to me and she said, "Well, Marty, no disrespect, Marty." I said, "Oh, fuck Marty. Did Marty give you pills? Did Marty give you coke? Did Marty give you liquor? Oh, fuck Marty. You a stupid bitch." And I give her a short clothesline. A short clothesline. What the hell's a short clothesline? He goes, "Marty, right here. She's on a gurney." He goes, "Marty, she moved. She not know how to work."
You don't know how to work.
Whatever happened to it?
That's fucking hilarious.
Hitting a woman with a clothesline, imagine that.
A short clothesline. She didn't know how to work.
You don't know how to work, Marty. That's
That's not, that's not uncommon.
What, for just some random girl not know how to work?
Yeah, I mean they're not smartened up. They don't know what the
right.
fuck is going on.
So maybe he shouldn't have.
It's this business, brother. You gotta be hooked in, brother.
Speaking from experience, Tony.
My favorite Iron Sheik story is it's not really a story. It's just the end of his career where he was getting paid from WCW for just having had a career. He's just sitting at home on contract because they signed him to $100,000 a year because he used to be somebody.
That was after he got fired for the Duggan incident, right?
Yes.
People talk
then he
about
came back later.
Hogan.
Right. He came back with the whole Iraqi thing. He was Mustafa.
The shit he did with Slaughter, man, I topped that over the shit he did with Hogan when he beat Iron Sheik for the belt. The shit he did with Sergeant Slaughter, fucking heat. So people wanted to kill them.
That was easy heat, but that was also he was also getting heat back then too with Hogan.
Always.
That was still tensions were high between.
That was during the time, man. That was like the Gulf War, whatever it was.
Well, later on when he was.
It was the gas crisis.
Yeah. So, fucking Hogan looked like the biggest face with fucking. They got sit up. They got fucking.
That's why they put the belt on Sheik, because that was the perfect guy that Hogan could get over on and launch him as the.
Yeah, they weren't going to put him over Backlund.
No. And even if they would turn Backlund heel, that would be stupid. But it was perfect because there was so many other people that they probably could have maybe put the belt on instead. But the Sheik was perfect because they were putting Hogan over as, the real American. So to beat the guy from Iran, that was, that helped.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
But those bunkhouse matches with Slaughter, although the ones with Pat Patterson were better, but the ones with Sheik were good too.
Yeah, and they did those on the loop. So it was like they did that fucking almost every night, beating the fuck out of each other, gigging, all that fun stuff.
Sir, yes, sir. So do we have as fond of memories of the other person who passed away? The Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, passed away. Do we have a 10-bell salute? No. Do we have any pictures? No.
You could do a 10. I mean, I know Tony probably wants to do a 10-bell salute for him. That was Tony's guy.
I want to do jack shit.
What's your problem? Why do you have a fucking attitude all of a sudden?
I think he had a bad experience in the pre-show.
No, I was looking at my charger. I was doing anything. Knock it off.
You got a bad fucking attitude right now.
I'm telling you, he was abused by Vibrating Jay earlier.
He should have showed his face.
He did show his face. When I jumped into the pre-show,
he did show his face.
On there.
Pulsating Jay.
Tony, someone says that you're going to do a 10-cock salute later on tonight. You're going to suck them. Is that true or false?
I'm going to suck dick. Yeah, right. I'm not fucking gay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say it like that. It doesn't matter if you are, It's just that I don't want to have to fucking struggle when I want to be intimate. So I'm not going to be sucking a dick. I'll be eating a pussy.
Okay, so we don't want to talk about Ted Kaczynski. That's fine. There's not much to say about Ted. Do we want to talk about Tony's mustache?
I didn't want to get.
We did bring this up. We brought this up in the pre-show.
Don Italiano's mad at you. It's Pride Month.
Look at that mustache.
We do remember. Well, at least I remember.
So how'd that story go again? He came out as on Instagram.
He had a bunch of Instagram stories, and he was telling all of us how happy he was that he finally came out. And then a couple days later, I was just joking.
I'm never gonna suck a dick. I'm never gonna drink your cum. I'm never gonna suck dick.
Come on, you came out in the pre-show.
I'm never gonna drink cum. So.
I only do that when you sing, Tony.
Well, thank you.
We should.
You're welcome.
So there's no BA tonight because I think he's at some concert and then he's having two broads sleep at his house that he's not gonna hook up with. So
Yeah,
good for BA.
that's good. They must think he's safe. He's
So
he's not going to try anything, so they can get all shitty and go back to his place. Do you Tony Tibbets? Too boring for my brand. We get it. Pat, do you have any thoughts on the lack of Kirkenoff episodes? So before I get into that, actually, we had a crowdsourced card this week, and so we can blame the boringness on the crowdsourced card. We were asked to bring up whether Kirkenoff was ever coming back. I tried to get Andrew Augustus on. I tried to get Buddy on. I tried to get the person who asked the question on. They wouldn't come on. I hope there'll be another Kirkenoff episode, but who knows?
Beautiful way, yeah.
It doesn't seem like much priority to
The
the
movie. Scarface, yeah.
That's true.
Which shame on Buddy, because he should be doing the show regularly. There's plenty of people who will help him out if that's.
He doesn't need Blind Mike's daddy to do it.
I mean, he does, but it's not the end of the world if he can't do it. But they should figure out something so they can get back on track.
He could.
They only did 2 episodes on their little rebirth.
I thought it was 1.
I thought they did 2 at least.
Maybe they did. Maybe I missed one. But that's a shame. It's a damn shame. They also this crowd-funded card wanted us to talk about the Celtics for some reason. What do we think they need to do? My answer was immediately they need more white players.
Get rid of Jaylen Brown. Get rid of him. Jaylen Brown, get rid of him. Get his fucking mask. Get him the fuck out. Give me somebody new. Come on. We don't need him. Give me somebody new. Give me Jay Morant. Bring his little.
He's gonna be suspended for most of the season.
I don't give a fuck. Just get Jaylen Brown out.
No more Brown. That's your thought.
Brown is out. White's in. Give me Jalen White.
Is there a Jalen White?
Is there?
I'm sure there is somewhere. I don't know if he plays
basketball. What? Is there a Jalen White? You're the racist. I'm the one. 6 dash. Fuck you, Pat.
So
that's a nice Freddie Mercury mustache, though.
It absolutely is. So is there any truth to the rumor that you kept the mustache because your beard was gray?
Yes. The only black on my face, there's no gray hair on my mustache. Look.
You don't want to get up that close.
I mean, there is gray in your mustache.
No.
There is right there where you fit.
No, that's not gray. There's no gray.
There's gray there.
But it's a black stash. So so if I keep it like this, there's no gray. You gotta learn.
Yeah, if you
Pat, what the fuck
get one day growth.
Pat, Pat, what the fuck are you laughing at?
Killer asked a question: does Tony have AIDS like Freddie Mercury did?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna be here longer than everybody else here. So
we said
fucking used to get dead.
Years ago. We said that. We said Tony's gonna outlive all of us because that's usually how dirtbags work out.
I work in a hospital.
What does that mean?
That absolutely nothing.
I love everybody. I love people.
Chris is like, I've known plenty of dirtbags who work in hospitals.
I currently know plenty of dirtbags that work in hospitals.
Are you gonna drink that?
I'm asking it, you fucking idiot.
Well, you hold it like you're gonna take a sip out of it.
Tony, when you move into the house your parents buy you, are you gonna smoke in the house?
Save your life.
Huh?
You don't have an ashtray. You smoke joints and you smoke cigarettes in the house, and you don't have an ashtray.
I rent this place. I don't give a fuck.
Tony is a respected member of society.
What part of society is that, though?
Fringe. the fringe end of society.
Oh, I'm gonna live forever, and I'm gonna learn how to fly high.
Pat, do we want to give an update on the? I don't know if we talked about it on the show on the negotiations for us going in studio.
We should probably follow up with him tomorrow.
We can absolutely do that. The last we heard was possibly middle of August. Although we had other negotiations that we'll be probably talking about next week or leading into next week's show. If things stay good there.
Well, we can say what we're doing next week. Probably next week, right? Did he say it was next week or is it?
I don't know that he gave a date, but I think we both assumed that he was aiming for next week to be on our show. I don't know about to be on. I thought that was going to be the same day. So we're in negotiations to go on Minifandom, in which case we would bring Menners on here to talk about his plans for the KMN network.
Me too.
I know he's a big fan of Tony. He hasn't called Tony retarded or a lunatic ever. So that's good.
Jackpot.
We're gonna
hey Siri, play Jingy.
But yeah, we're gonna be on Menner's show within the next couple of weeks, if not next week. We don't know exactly, and then he's gonna be on here, and we'll discuss.
Sneaks, that was Pat's immediate thought when he saw middle of August.
Well, we'll see. Well, like I said, we'll follow back up because we'd emailed Dave the day before Kirk was on Menner's show. So when Menners asked him my question of when do the 420 boys get to come in on a Friday show, he said, you know, they need to reach out to Dave. They haven't reached out, which we have reached out to Dave. So, and then he said whenever they want. So I think Dave was given just a vague date because there's probably going to be people who back out anyway. I had that with Trent.
Yeah. And to be fair, in the email, we did ask for a good amount of lead time to take days out of work and whatnot.
Yeah, because we're not going to have the luxury of having like a Wednesday night show or something like that. We're going to have to come in on Friday.
I work too, so let me know.
I don't know if you're going to come in, Tony. That's fine.
No, let me know because I got to plug this in for a minute. Yeah, no.
Sure?
You let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah, we'll let you know.
I'll be there.
We'll definitely let you know.
I'll be there.
And the last thing that I have on the card, the last topic that I was fed was the question, is Triple H a racist? There was some old footage of Triple H that I can't play because of copyright reasons, but it found its way back onto Twitter this week of him making some questionable accents in like a merch tent and at a 7-Eleven. Do we think Triple H is racist? Tony, I want to ask you, do you think Triple H is a racist?
So I had about maybe 3 dealings with Triple H in the past. He's very
Did he
big
ever
on white
call you a
people.
guinea?
No, he's very big on white people. He loves the whites, you know. That's
You pissed Pat off. What'd you say to Pat?
No, he loves the whites.
I can't believe you kicked Pat out.
I didn't do jack shit.
Pat, did Tony kick you out?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It was Tony. Tony did it.
Fucking
My
Tony.
hands
What
are
the
very
heck, dude?
Chris,
Why would you do that?
I've just been like this the whole time.
Why would you do that, dude?
Pat's our friend.
Unbelievable. I can't believe you'd do that.
You don't like
Pat, I
violence
was
in
sitting
here.
all the time like this. I was like,
Some
Triple
of
H,
us have made
how
that
many
mistake.
times Triple H's been racist? Well, I was like, 3 times. He loves white people.
All right, go ahead. Continue your story. Just don't kick me out again. Go ahead. Continue your story, bro.
So, anyways, I was dealing with Triple H in a meeting with, it was me, Vince, Triple H, Big Show, John Laurinaitis, John Cena, Mark Sherman.
All the stars.
The people that were in the ring for that segment. And Triple H was drawing it out on a sheet of paper. He was like XXX. The way you saw it in the ring, like 3 guys on one side, 3 guys on the other. Triple H drew it out on a piece of paper. And Mark was like, And I was like, please fucking don't, because I was right here and John Cena's face was right here, so I'm like right in his fucking ear. I'm like, please fucking don't, please fucking don't. No, but Triple H is very big on he's fucking awesome, man. He's what you saw with him and Booker T was probably real life. You know, that's probably the real.
Well, what about even before that though? There's a famous little clip out there where Mark Henry's coming to the ring and Triple H is running around the ring with his arms swinging.
Probably
more copyrighted material that we can only describe.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'm bringing that. I'm fine in that. Fuck this.
One-time show. Get your screenshots now.
Dude, that's probably, yeah, you're right, yeah. Oh, shit, man. That's so good.
People like Booker don't get world championships. I think Butch Reed would beg to differ. And Booker T himself, he's a five-time.
Here we go. Look at this.
WCW World Heavyweight Champion.
China did not have to take this matchup. She wanted to get in there and get physical. Ladies and gentlemen, let us remind you that Stridex presents
Now we're going to get double copyright.
take this matchup. She wanted to get in there and get physical. Ladies and gentlemen.
Of course he did. Of course he
WWE and Stridex are going to come after us now.
I think that was only a couple of seconds, so I think we're good.
It was worth it. No,
I'm debating on whether or not to pull up that segment that Tony was in with that he was just explaining.
So I was also in the one with Sheamus and Big Show. It was the one with
that was on SmackDown, right?
Yeah. I was in that one. I was in the one with Alberto Del Rio. That was my first one in 2010, August. My first time as an extra was August 2010.
And you got those through. You got those through Sherman through Mercedes, right?
No, I got it through Nova.
That was the first time. Though? The first time.
Yeah, the first time I got through Mike's Nova.
But the other two times were through. Was it through Sherman?
So I got it through Mike Bucci, and then I got the next one through the first time through Bucci.
Yes.
The next time through Bill DeMott. Bill DeMott got me the extras in New England.
And Sherman
he was like, keep me on your radar. And I was like, he got me down to Florida. Bill DeMott did.
But you weren't lucky enough to get abused by him and part of the class action suit?
No,
because he what'd you do at your tryout again?
Fake the name.
Okay, so here's the deal. So for anybody that wants to know, here's what happened. I show up to the Performance Center. They're like, oh, this is going to be a big opportunity. They had me doing so much shit. Get up, do 20 jumping jacks, do 20 push-ups, 20 jumping jacks. I was like, again and again and again with no rest. And they'll like do it, and they'll like run around the ring. And I said, I pulled Bill DeMott aside. I pulled Bill DeMott aside. I said, do I have to be doing all this? And he took it as the biggest insult that you ever saw. I was like, fuck, I fucked this all up. And I did.
But
I was like, do I really?
Stick his asshole in your face.
I was like, I had the mustache too. Because I was going for like an Arabic character.
For an Arabic
That's
character?
what I pitched. I pitched them an Arabic character. So not like Muhammad Hassan, but like a Arabic-born American citizen wrestler. You know, Arabic American. You know, wrestling. You know. So to get like the sponsorship in Arabia or whatever the fuck it is, Arabic shit. Yeah, that shit. So they didn't like that, and I may pretend I hurt my ankle. I was like, this is a lot of work. I was like, I'm not ready for all this. So I faked an ankle injury. Sorry. I was like, I'll get another shot. And I didn't, but I was like, maybe I'll get another one.
Tony grew up with a silver spoon. Tony was offered that and didn't want to do the hard work.
Tony was
Offended that he had to do
that
hard
he had
work.
to do hard work. Tony,
Tony, you were offended you had to do hard work this saying in the chat. Do you have anything to say about that?
Tony grew up with a silver spoon. No, I grew up just a hardworking. My father, my mother, you know, they were both hardworking people. They made a lot of money. You know, being Italian Americans, they
but
made
you
a lot of
didn't
money.
want to do the hard
They
work.
weren't fucking
Your own
lazy
money?
Americans in this country. Let me tell you something. The Irish, the fucking Americans in this country, they don't fucking do jack shit.
Yeah. You wanna
I've
talk
seen them all
shit?
pile up in Charlestown and South Boston. They don't do
You wanna
jack
talk
fucking
shit?
shit.
Ah,
The American fucking team is all bullshit down there. Let me tell you something. The Italians, when they came to this country, they made a lot of
Tony, you
fucking
see
money.
this in the chat?
And we put a lot of fucking money away. We got a lot of fucking money. So we
Tony,
don't
it's
fucking.
Mayor.
We
Mayor
didn't come
McCheese
here and start
dude.
eating cabbage and
Tony.
fucking
Mayor
bullshit.
McCheese, dude, look. Mayor McCheese is here, dude.
Yeah, probably Matt. Probably Matt.
Guy
Like,
couldn't
I'm
do
tired of
20
fucking
jumping
crazy.
jacks.
Now
He's
he's
here.
fucking Matt.
So why couldn't you do 20 jumping jacks at the performance center if you want to try to make fucking six
Fucking
figures?
bullshit, though. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to bust my fucking knee.
Retard. All you have to do is just do that, and you could have gotten signed, and you would have making, you know, 250,000.
Let me tell you something.
at least.
With
He could have been the next Teddy
mentality,
Hart.
If you get signed and you get released, you're more suicidal than the patients that are coming to my hospital. It's a bad shift, man. If I were ever to get signed and got released in like a year, I'd be fucked up. I would have never got over it. So I didn't want to go down that route. Thank God I didn't go down that route. You know?
So you'd rather sabotage yourself than have the chance?
No, what chance to fuck myself up? Mentally break my neck, God forbid
That's
something
if
happens.
you got cut. You said you'd be fucked up. What if you made a ton of money? What if you
I
just had a
couldn't stay
mediocre
clean.
10-year run?
It was the steroids. I couldn't stay clean.
You kicked
2013, I couldn't stay clean. I was on so much testosterone, so much tren, so much Winstrol, I couldn't stay clean. And they were testing. I would never pass. I would have never passed a drug test, ever. So I could have tried as hard as I could.
20
At the
jumping
end of the
jacks and
day,
run around the ring.
I would have
is too
failed
hard to
every
climb.
fucking drug test. For coke, for fucking ecstasy, for fucking weed, steroids, growth, test. Dude, I was spending $1,000 a month on just fucking steroids.
on gas.
$1,000 a month on steroids. Every month.
So that's
to,
what happened.
To fucking weigh 250. Because I'm
You-
naturally
Was that
215 pounds.
injection?
Yeah. But now I'm on TRT. Now I have the easy way out.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting TRT.
We hear a lot about the TRT through our buddy Manny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, man. And
He
it's
wakes
not
up-
like
he wakes up
I'm
and
getting
thinking
all gassed up. It's a replacement. Like you just
Yeah, we know what it
replace
is.
You get blood labs done, you get your labs done. They look at your testosterone levels, go, you're a little bit low. They give you what you need to perform as a 34-year-old male. I can go out and run 3 fucking miles. No big deal. People are like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Where's Jay? Where's that throbbing Jay? He was calling me fucking lazy.
TRT will give you a heart attack.
How do you get the mustache? Testosterone. Look at this. TRT. Look at this. Look at that mustache.
I mean, I have a mustache.
Not like that. Not like this. Look at that. Look
No,
at that.
mine
Look
has
at
a
it.
full beard. That's not
Look
correct.
at, but look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Not
Tony,
TRT.
were
This
you
is
afraid
TRT.
that Hurricane Helms was going to kick your ass?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tony,
Okay.
your shipment came to my house.
I'm not going to come anywhere.
Your shipment went to Pat's house. All your testosterone's right there.
No.
We heard Doink the Clown called you lazy.
Doink the Clown can SMD. Do you know what SMD stands for?
SMD? No, tell me. SMD. Tell me what it stands for.
It stands for suck my dick.
No thanks.
No thanks.
Lazy ass toilet scrubber. Yes, that's what you look like, Pat. A lazy ass toilet scrubber. Let's give them something to talk about.
Oh Jesus!
What about Pat?
Tony looks like a dirty Russian drug dealer.
Oh, step in the name of love. Oh, I am a Russian.
Vegas
I'm
is
here
buzzing
to
right now,
seduce.
but Eric from
I'm
Florida.
here to make you calm. I'm here to make you calm.
He does look like a dime store Freddie Mercury.
Dime store Freddie Mercury.
Dollar General Freddie Mercury.
That's a nice mustache, though.
Yeah, but it's also not the 1980s.
I have great dimples.
I was watching The Dark Side of the Ring right before this came on, but it was the Magnum TA.
I haven't watched
I
that
was watching
yet.
Candido.
I
I watched Candido last week, obviously, but
you were
the
you were
Magnum TA one so far is pretty good. He had a better mustache than you, Tony.
he still does, doesn't he? Well, he's got.
Well,
full
I'm
beard now,
trying to
right?
grow
He's
mine.
he's seen better days.
Oh yeah, I mean he's in his 60s. Even if he didn't get into a car wreck, he probably
Yeah,
wouldn't.
but dude, I'm 34. Look at this. You know,
Tony
times
Blanchard would
I
still
I
kick your
time
ass.
on my side.
Sure?
Time's on my side.
Are you sure though?
Am I sure?
You live life on the edge a little bit.
The fuck you talking about?
That's what I said.
Of course, on my side.
What's wrong with you? Oh jeez.
See you later. See you later, cigarette butt. Put you over there. My whole plan is this:
We're listening. What's your plan?
be the man. Be the man.
That's
So
something.
that means you have to beat the man.
That's something.
I am the man. I already beat him, idiot.
I didn't see it. Who have you ever beat? Don't say Mark Sherman.
I beat the man that had the mustache.
Mayor McCheese? Didn't Mayor McCheese have a mustache?
He did.
Tony
How
was
did Mark get in the food?
Mary McCheese. Tony, let the viewers know who Mary McCheese was.
Man
Not
was
the
a
real man.
wrestling Twitter profile who would shit on indie wrestlers.
And that was you, wasn't it?
That was never me.
You're full of shit.
Mayor McCheese never shit on you?
I was never him.
Oh, you were the Twitter account that would shit on indie wrestling.
It was Mark and George Carroll.
Mark who?
Sherman.
It wasn't Mark Sherman.
The sure thing?
Had to be.
I heard it was George Carroll, but wasn't it also your buddy AJ?
No,
Yeah, it was only George Carroll.
I think so.
Was it George Carroll all the way
I
to
don't know
the
what
end?
skids are, but I certainly do have pajama pants on.
Oh, I don't know.
100%.
You have to ask him. You have to ask him
Because he finally got caught up, and that's why he had to deactivate, right?
because the cancer
Oh. That was one of the many
filled his
former
body.
Twitter
It's
accounts
like
for
the
Tony.
cancer is going through me. Out of my Twitter account.
Well, it looks like Mary McCheese is back.
It was like the Undertaker, like Royal Rumble
In the chat.
casket. Dude, the Mayor McCheese profile, it went around like remember the Undertaker when he's in the casket, he's in the Titantron, and he levitated.
Yes.
That was like how the Mayor McCheese profile like went.
It levitated?
She's like levitated out. And like other people took it on. I don't know who the fuck took it on, but I didn't take it on. It wasn't me. It was never me.
That's not what I heard.
Yeah, well, you're an idiot with a stupid beard.
I'm pretty sure.
What a nice beard.
Pretty sure.
Why do you fucking shave your beard, Pat?
I don't want to.
Why?
Because
You too worried you're gonna be gay?
that I don't believe. No,
Have a mustache.
that would make me
Are you
even.
too worried you're gonna be gay?
That would be very worrisome if I had just a straight mustache like you do right now. It was Tony. We all know it was Tony.
It wasn't me, you fucking white son of a bitch.
Wow, you're white. Why would you say that?
I'm not white. Do not put me in the same class as you.
I did.
I don't
You are
go
white,
guys
though.
in the Capitol for no fucking reason.
I
Do
did
not
not.
put me in the same class as you.
But you are white.
I heard you were there.
Do I look white to you?
Yes.
Do I look white?
Yes.
Look at me.
A little bit.
Do I look like Pat? Do I look like Pat?
That's not the same question. There's different gradients of white. You're on a different side of the
Do not
spectrum.
put me in that
This
Caucasian
is not the first
category.
time this has been said about you, Tony. You're just on a different side of the spectrum.
I'm not fucking white. Put me in the same category as the Hispanics or the fucking Italians.
I
You know,
refuse. I refuse to.
I'm not saying you, Pat. Obviously, I'm not gonna put you in the Hispanic category.
Why? I was born and raised in Lawrence.
Same.
Pat, your last name is Williams.
Hey,
We can't
hey,
get away with that.
kayfabe.
White.
No, everyone knows my last name.
The Italians fought a long, hard journey to become white. Now it's not cool to be white anymore. And you want to just say, oh, no, we're not white. Sorry.
Well, you know what?
Europeans are white.
I am a first generation Italian. My parents were
But
born in Italy.
Europeans are white.
No, my parents were born in Italy.
They're white.
My parents are not white. Have you seen my parents?
What are they then?
They're brown.
No, Italians are white.
That's why
Italians are
I'm
white.
not white. We don't look alike, Chris.
I didn't say we did.
I don't look
Thank
like Pat.
Ooh.
There's a skin tone complexion of difference of color here.
Yeah. And I'll show you. The difference is like from this. I'll show you two examples. I don't have a darker white, but so if I'm this,
Yep.
you're this. You're barely a little darker. You're blue.
But my parents were both born in Italy.
So
Your parents were not.
my parents were born here. My grandparents were born here. And then my great grandparents on my father's side are from Sicily. My great
My
grand
lineage
on my
starts
mother's
from my
side.
mother
are
and
from
father, their grandparents, so on and so on. Me and my sisters are the only ones that were born here.
So you're American.
Myself and
Yeah.
my two sisters are Italian American. I have two sisters.
You're American Italian.
No,
It's the same thing. What's the fucking difference?
my first language is Italian. Io parlo italiano.
No.
So I speak Italian like fluently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do the rest of the show in Italian.
Oh, ma perché no?
Can you do
Ciao.
Barack Obama going into a quickie mart in
Buonasera.
Italian?
Io sono italiano. Io sono Antonio D'Alfonso di Wakefield. Ma sera io faccio la video a italiano. Tutti quanti potesse dire ma a io una cosa per io dire una answer. Dicemi una questione. Dígame una questione.
So that sounds like Italian's your second language to me.
Well, I obviously speak English because I'm not a fucking idiot. So I also speak Italian. Io sono
Well, you said
italiano.
Italian was
Io
your
parlo
first language.
italiano.
That's the only reason why
Dígame
I said that.
questione.
I'm not calling you an idiot necessarily. I'm just saying it
Dígame
sounds more
questione.
like Italian's your second language.
Well,
That's all.
honestly, it was my
I only
first.
speak one language. You don't have to feel bad.
I speak both. Io parlo italiano. Dígame una questione. Dígame.
Can you do a fake Italian that can't speak Italian and has a trash mustache? Ask the comments.
Hi. My name is Antonio,
Is that
and I'm
Spanish?
a fucking sliz. And I'm gonna fucking jerk off in a black pussy.
You're gonna jerk off in a black person? Like you're gonna crawl inside this person and then jerk off in there?
Chain of fools. Chain.
Where's Subaru Steve when you need him?
Subi's been quiet, huh? We haven't heard from him really that much today.
Maybe he doesn't want to come on.
Chain of food. Chain of food. I'm sucking.
So I think
Whatever happened to predictability? The milkman, the paper boat, and evening TV.
Why are you singing Full House?
Your familiar friends.
That's just too much. I gotta mute that.
Jesus Christ.
He's still singing. He doesn't look defeated this time. Okay, now I'll bring him back. You done singing?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to help you.
I mean, that doesn't help. We do have a bunch of viewers, and we had nothing going on. This is almost embarrassing. Except I'm used to us not having much.
Well,
going
can
on.
we get the viewers to comment and see what they want to hear? What do they want to hear?
They did. They wanted to hear you do the impression of a fake Italian who doesn't speak Italian, doing something in Italian. What was that question again?
Oh, okay. Ciao.
Oh yeah, with a trash mustache.
Buonasera. Io sono Antonio. You are here to hear me speak Italian, a little bit of English. Would you like me to speak Italiano? Or would you like me to speak English?
Tony, if you found yourself in like Kenya, do you think they would call you white or something else?
There was hey, you are a black American. What do you do? I would say, hey.
Oh, they want you to go to bed.
Lion, and I do love a tiger. That's what I would say. I love a lion.
Well, 20 has been nosediving since Portland. Actually, our numbers are up if you look at the combined. People just like to see a train wreck.
Numbers, man. I want look if everybody that's watching, please share. This is a great show. Saturday night hangouts. We're shooting the shit.
It's not
We're
a show.
smoking weed.
It's a hangout, but it's not
a hangout. It's a hangout. We're hanging out. We're doing the goddamn thing. Chris is here. Pat's here, kind of. I think Pat went to the bathroom. Pat went to go pee pee.
He might be getting yelled at.
Speaking of which, I am gonna go pee pee soon.
Don't try to refill the bottle.
No, I'm gonna go in the bathroom. I'm gonna go pee.
Don't bring the camera, please.
No, the camera's
Give us some inspiration. Don Italiano wants some inspiration for comments.
What do you want? Thanks subs for the ratings, not this mutt,
Subs.
Tony. No, I'm not a mutt. I'm not. I
agree, though.
And I am.
Steve brought the ratings last week. People watching this week because of Subaru Steve last week.
That's who I am. You know what? I got something for you. I guess you can not forget about.
It's sad. I'm pretty sure Subaru Steve killed John from Scranton last week. John was so excited to come on last week. So then I send John a link this week. No answer. No response. He's afraid, I guess. He's afraid Subaru Steve's going to come back. And that's sad. We haven't heard from Simon in weeks. He might be dead. Who knows? Where's Bill? Grab the sticks. Bill's in the comments. I'm sure he's going to read that. Oh, I don't want to turn off notifications. Tony, what else is up with you besides your mustache and securing the perimeter of the hospital?
I am looking at a condo in the Hunt. It's a pretty hefty price, about $350. But it's a condo. I'm gonna pay.
It's a ridiculous HOA.
I don't have the funds, but I gotta help out. I'm working a good job. I'm making about maybe almost a little under $4,000 a month take home. So, with overtime and and stuff like that. I have to I gotta own something. I'm renting now, Wakefield. I can't just be renting my whole life. So I saw a property in Nahant. I'm in talks with them. I'm gonna give them a little more than what they want. So it's that place I showed you, Chris.
Yep.
It's a lot. For almost
that's a ridiculous
$400.
HOA.
It's a lot. It's a lot of money, but it's you know what it is. It's what I want. The deck, the view, Nahant, the water. That's what I want. I want to have that. I try to find that in Winthrop. I couldn't find it. I want to have that in Nahant. Nice area, man. I don't. That's what I want to have. That's like my retirement. That's where I solidify.
You plan to live the rest of your
foundation.
life there?
Huh?
You plan to live the rest of your life there?
Basically, yeah. So, condo, fucking.
What happens if you knock up one of these black holes you date?
Well, then I gotta bring the fucking whale to the ocean. Come on, baby, come and bring that fried chicken lovin' to the beach. Bring it to the water, you hoe. I'm gonna F you by the sea.
You can't take care of the ocean.
I'm gonna fuck you by the sea. And that's what it's gonna be. But at the same time, it's an investment. Nah.
Do you think you might run for leadership in the HOA? You might run for president of the condo association, something like that.
You know what? I was thinking to myself, Nahant might need a fresh face.
You're a charismatic guy. You could win something like that.
A fresh face of goodness to come up in there and go, hey, there's a guy that wants to protect this beautiful establishment of an island.
Yeah, you can wear your security guard uniform around town.
Nahant is an island.
Yeah.
And I'm living on the island of Relevancy, if you think about it.
I thought it was the island of Misfit Tonys.
No, because you have to cross a bridge to get there. It's an island.
I know. The island of Misfit Tonys.
So, me living there is gonna be like a thing in a row. I'm solidifying myself as a person. Granted, it's a lot of money, but at the end of the day, that will pay off in 10 years. That'd be worth $700,000. I'm buying it for $350, whatever it is, $360, the price. I'll talk them up. I'll say, look, give me $400,000 and knock a little bit of this and that off, and that'll be fine. But so I moved there by the end of the summer. I'll be there. I'll endure the fucking winter, in Nahant. It'll suck. The roads, I don't know what to expect, but hopefully, the winter's good. That I'm not dealing with a lot of icy hills or shit like that. So
Why do you want to be on the water?
I'm 34 going on 35. I want to be at 35 by the water. I want to be.
But why by the water?
For me, I want to. It's close to family. I'm not in Florida. I'm not in Naples. I'm not in Venice where I want to be. I want to someday when I'm in my 60s, I want to go to Venice, Naples. But this is the close I can get, where I'm close to my family, my parents, my sister. So I'm able to be close to my family and still be closer, what I want in Florida. I'm gonna want this kind of shit, in Florida. The shit I see in Nahant, I'm gonna want a place like that in Florida. To go down there, a couple times a year.
So is it true that you're not really buying it so much as your parents buying it for you with your inheritance?
So I'm buying it based on inheritance that I've owned over the years. I've never bought anything. I've never troubled anybody for anything. I drive a 2012 Honda. I don't require the nice things in life. I don't require nice, fancy things.
So you have $400,000 in the bank?
When it comes to my future in living, that's when I need my money. I never went to college, never asked my parents for anything, never got anything. So now I get to have this. So I gave up everything that I could have had, nice cars, all that other stuff, for like something like this. So, and I make the payments on it. I make like, a little under $4,000 take home a month. Give or
Yeah,
take
but
over
you've
time
had that job for 4 months.
for a little over a month. Yeah.
So you're gonna get a
I
mortgage?
took home $1,800 on Tuesday.
Yeah, but you're gonna get a mortgage. Yeah.
I'm gonna pay most of it off. Like most of it, like the $200,000 will be paid off, like in the first month.
Is this like GVE Phil paying for a BMW in cash?
It's not gonna be like
I think so.
an extent like half to be paid off in like 2 months. So I'll only get like $200,000 to deal with.
I mean, if you get $200,000, if you're sitting on $200,000, then sure, go for it.
Yeah,
Other than that, you're gonna pay a huge mortgage. You might not even get it.
For that price, that condo, for that price, is fucking worth it. For what you'd make in like 5 years. That's good.
I mean, property values have been going up. At some point, they're gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
You just kind of hope that's not the peak that you
But I
pay
plan on
almost
living there for,
$400,000
like,
for
20
something
years.
that then stays there stagnant for years. Find yourself underwater with your mortgage,
Yeah. But
which would be funny on the hunt if you're underwater.
I know how to swim. I'm not Shad Gaspard, but like Shad Gas.
Jesus Christ!
He did die trying to save his kid.
He fucking drowned in like 3 feet of water. He fucking sucked.
It was not 3 feet of water. He was in the ocean.
Well, his son's a fucking idiot for going out there.
There's worse things to do in the ocean. You can get eaten by a shark. You don't want to do that.
Oh, should we play that?
Then they go and get the shark.
Do you have it at quick access?
What's that?
Do you have it where you can get to it quick?
I would go on Twitter and just search for it real quick.
You throw a black kid in the fucking water, and you go, he can't swim. And then the other black guy goes to the water, and he can't
Debut.
swim. It's like, what the fuck you think is going to happen? Now you got 2 people who can't swim. First you had none, then you had 1, now you got 2, then there was 1, then the other one left.
Now they're dead.
Yeah.
Tony, we have a
How many
first
black
time
people did they
entrance
go
to the
start
show.
swimming in the water?
All right, let me just meet you for a second. First time on the show, Medium Poppy. Welcome to the show, Poppy.
What's up, guys? I'm thinking about selling every fucking asset that I own. Have you guys heard about Nahant? I'm thinking about buying a house there.
Wicked nice condo there.
Yeah. I'm thinking, it's
On the water.
Did you guys? I mean, Miami, Florida, Hawaii,
Nahant.
Venice. You guys heard about Nahant?
I've been there. I've been there. It's
You're
next to a
saying
great
everything I
place.
just said.
Next great place called Lynn.
Oh, I mean, it's almost as good as Lynn, but yeah, I'm thinking about.
So it's great. It's a great location.
I heard
Beautiful,
the vibrating J's
beautiful.
there.
I've had a job. I've had a job at Dunkin' Donuts for like 4 days, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to Nahant. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's a good plan.
All right. I'm all in.
Sweet. I definitely back you in this 100%.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, where's that rat from Scranton? I'm getting bored.
He didn't want him to come on. I think he's scared from last week. He has PTSD, I believe.
I gave him the.
Oh wait. Yes, he's in my DMs right now. He's asking if we need him to jump on. I'm saying yes, please. We'll see if he comes on.
He asked what
I
the
hope he
link
does.
was, and he's like, "Oh, it's Saturday." I'm like, "Yep, it is." So we will patiently wait. Hopefully, he's coming on.
I've been patiently waiting for the. Remember that 50 Cent song?
Yes,
I've
yes.
been patiently waiting for this.
Aptly
track
titled the
to
same,
blow up.
featuring Eminem.
Let's see if I can find it on the fucking YouTube. Ski.
Well, we
Pretty
can't.
nice sky out there, Poppy.
What's that?
There was a pretty nice view of the sky right behind you before you.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's beautiful. It's I'm on the fucking shore in Nahant right now. You get a fucking view.
It's a great view.
It's not funny.
That's pretty funny.
Hear the crickets.
Fucking gay.
Should we revisit the card while we're waiting for John?
We can. We RIP'd Iron Sheik. Everyone misses Iron Sheik. He's the greatest.
Well, and you fucking Snizak, so.
And then we RIP'd Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Not as many people like the Unabomber. I don't know why. He gets a bad rap. One bad day. And then we briefly talked about Kirkanoff, how they don't seem like they're coming back. We talked about the negotiations to bring us into KMS, which I want to do that. Oh, Subaru Steve's here.
Good morning,
Wearing a
everybody.
Poison shirt. Tremendous.
What a
Thank you.
shirt. Subi always brings the heat with the shirts, man.
I like to think so.
Sue, do you have any thoughts on the Unabomber dying?
Oh, that's actually what I wanted to talk about. I mean,
Sweet.
I don't approve of like how he spread his message, but if you read his manifesto, he had some good points. I mean, we are like he wrote it like what in the early '90s about how increasing technology will make us more. I believe, yeah, probably will make us more disconnected with each other personally. He was quite a visionary. I mean,
That's the whole reason for this show is because we're disconnected.
Exactly. So, yes, rest in peace to Ted Kaczynski.
Do you have any thoughts on whether or not Triple H is a racist?
Oh, no, what happened?
We're just digging up old shit. But we also, I've heard like currently while he's in the office now, that those views might still be portrayed in different ways.
Oh, you think so, Pat?
You think he holds back the more melanated superstars?
I don't know if it's that. I think just the humor, the joking humor, which I personally don't find offensive.
I didn't know anything about it.
I'm so tempted to go find an old clip. I won't.
I can find the one that we already played earlier if you want to show that one again.
You can.
All right, hold on. Pull that up. What's so funny, Tony?
Nothing.
What are you eating,
I mean,
Dunkaroos? You're an adult looking to buy a house.
What is it?
I said that's typical for an adult who's thinking of purchasing a home. Sit around eating Dunkaroos.
I eat Dunkaroos for dinner.
She wanted to get in there and get physical. Gentlemen,
I just don't give a fuck.
Now, to be fair, Mark Henry is kind of built in a way.
China did not have to take this matchup. She wanted to get in there and get physical.
Oh, Jesus.
He does have kind of that build to him. Just saying.
He's a fucking animal.
That was Chris, the host of the show, who said that.
I just said he has that type of build. I didn't mention anything about race. That would be Tony's beat. I'm trying to be careful, Don. Trying. We should have had Menners on this week with Tony eating Dunkaroos, though. Those jokes were themselves.
Menners is coming up.
Not this week.
Maybe next week.
Nice.
Oh, Tony's got multiple Dunkaroos.
He's got like 3 of them.
Tony, how many? Tony, how many calories do you think you consume during one of these shows on average?
Probably maybe like 700, maybe to 1,000.
I would take the over.
Yeah. You should probably take the over in alcohol. I have an idea for you, Steve. And if
What's
you
up?
enjoy it, I want to pitch to you.
Okay.
Okay, so it's called Parked with Subaru Steve. And you're basically in the car the whole time in the front seat. And you have to try and hotwire the car. You have to try and get the car started. And you can never get the car started. So then there's like a breathalyzer. You get a guy that's sober trying to blow into the breathalyzer. you get a flashback that it doesn't work because it's your own breath being blown into the breathalyzer in order for it to work. So you try to get the sober guy off the street to try and blow your breathalyzer. It doesn't work. The flashback, it's your own breath. It's parked with Subaru Steve. You try and hotwire the car, you get stuck under the car. You're trying to hotwire it. It's fucking, because you're drunk, you're trying to hotwire it. It doesn't start. It's just parked with Subaru Steve. There'll be a whole dialogue and everything.
When you're drinking?
I could get one, but then I'd have to wash it.
No, you could even be sober for it and pretend to be drunk. Pretend to be drunk for it. Because ideally, you're probably better at it if you were pretend to be drunk.
It's worth
an interlock dummy.
I'd have to.
No, it'd be perfect. It'd be hilarious. Subaru Steve parked. You can never get the car to go and drive. The whole part is you can never get the car to shift into drive. You get it
started.
I
don't think those interlock breathalyzers can tell the difference between one person and another, though.
It's a fucking show. Okay?
Doesn't seem like a very long-standing show.
He can get it started, but he can't shift into drive.
What do you do the second episode?
His own breath.
What's the idea for the second episode?
The second episode is he just never gets the fucking car started. He's just always planted in the car.
He could have
drunk in his house. He goes out to the car to film the shows. But he's always trying to back up and just trying to leave. And he can't. Because the car will not shift unless his sober activity is administered into the car. So it's just him constantly being in the car, drunk, because he can't be sober to shift.
I'm going to have to sleep on this.
I didn't think so.
Poppy's dog has probably better ideas than you do.
It's parked with Subaru Steve. Parked.
It's
the best fucking idea for a show. Are you kidding me?
Subi, why do you got a couple cups stacked together?
I'm eating
I don't know.
That's all the years.
Grab a couple of them. You just said fuck it.
Yeah, I might need another one when I drink it straight. But yeah, when I run out of a mix.
Dude, I know I asked, but I don't know if I heard you. What are you sipping on tonight?
Just lemonade and rum as usual on Saturdays. Actually, next week for Juneteenth weekend, I'm thinking about bringing in some Hennessy for the first time.
Ooh,
there you go.
In a while, just out of respect.
That's very much of a respectful thing. Tony, what are you doing for Juneteenth? Do you have any plans for Juneteenth, Tony?
Probably working.
I mean, that makes
you're not going to honor the slaves in any special way for that day?
Yes.
They'll be working.
To be honest with you, this country will be nothing what it would be without the people that was built on Juneteenth. So,
that makes a lot of sense.
That's a good choice. Yeah, Father's Day's next week. Subs will be fighting his demons that next weekend.
Yeah, it could
you
be
guys have good Father's Day ideas?
Will you be getting your father a nice gift on Father's Day that will be overshadowed by your brother's gift?
I don't know what my brother's going to do. I'll probably just get him some golf or something. Probably. I don't know.
Do you normally think like, oh, this is the one, this is the thing that's going to fucking really get him good, and this is a great gift, and all of a sudden your brother just gives him something that knocks it out of the park? Does that ever happen? Sometimes it has happened.
Subi's brother's going to buy his father a condo in Nahant.
McNeil speaks for all of us. We're all rooting for Subs.
Oh, thank you. Well, we'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I'm going to stick around for next weekend. I might go somewhere.
Oh,
I gotta live.
Yeah.
Say sorry, Dad. My life comes before Father's Day.
Maybe. I got to think about it.
There's never been a more appropriate picture for the 420 show. Sleeping dog. And sleeping dogs lie.
Tony is on food stamps. We've established that, and Tony has been open with that.
Now, would your federal assistance go up in the hunt?
Yeah, Tony, would your federal assistance go up in the hunt?
Does your SNAP bonus go up? SNAP benefit go up in the hunt?
It actually remained the same. I get $381 a month.
What a world!
That's almost as much as the HOA.
Yeah,
kind of break even.
I make it back.
Yeah, me too, dude.
Don't you work?
$381 a month.
What?
Before
Yeah.
you come knocking on my door, go knocking on the blacks. I'm right here.
Memes.
I'm
No.
for Father's Day.
Before you come to me, you go to them because you remember you didn't. You kept saying for years, Obama, you know, all the Bush. Go to them, and then you come.
I didn't say that.
No. But people have a problem with that, with the EBT. Go see them, and then you come to me.
But you have a job.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Don't you work?
Them too. CNA. They have a job too. So I'm not going to hear it. Round and round here we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. I know.
But wait, nobody knows.
If you can't beat them, you got to join them. Hey, brother.
But I won't join them if I can beat them.
Like this. When I got my EBT, I went like this. I got my EBT. I got $381 a month. I went like this.
Does the church still pay for your electrical?
Yes. Well, when I call them, they go, "Do you accept the Lord and Christ as your Savior?" I go, "Yes, yeah, I do."
So then they pay
And,
you.
I do, yeah, I do. The Lord Christ Savior, the same Catholic Church where the priests go, "Hello, little boy. Would you like to see my finger?" Yeah. I accept it.
Now we lost Poppy.
How did you pull that off? The church is like.
Bobby was looking
Yeah.
for John.
I accept you, Lord and Christ. Will you please pay my electric bill of $281 because I let it rack up because I spent my money on marijuana and Adderall? Yes, thank you. I appreciate you, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I love you,
Tony,
Lord and
free
Jesus
housing.
Christ. I accept you as my Lord to pay my electric bill because the electric charge of Jesus Christ.
Call it fraud, dude.
It's not.
That's true.
Poppy couldn't handle Tony. Many people can.
So Jesus pays the electric. Government buys the food.
This is the church. This is the steeple. You open the door. You see all the people that are paying for my rent and my electric and my
Tony just goes to church once a month and steals the fucking collection plate.
My country is a deep, sweet
My mute thing is getting tired.
Like, why do you even bother working? If you manage to scam so many people out of money.
No, he doesn't work very long.
I mean, have you ever seen security guards at hospitals? They literally do nothing.
He didn't have to do anything at the one spot that he was at that I would see him at all the time.
Tony's on his family cell phone plan.
He was there for like 6 weeks.
I thought he was on the Obama phone still.
See, this is why Biden's going to get reelected. Unbelievable. It's just.
I just say out loud, none of the presidential candidates ever mean anything.
Tony, please tell me you don't actually vote, though.
What is it?
Please tell me you don't actually vote. Do you?
Do you vote Tony? Do you vote? Time to pull the plug on Tony.
Probably votes 3 or 4 times.
Do I vote?
Yeah.
I voted for Trump before. You want to know why?
I take it all back, Tony.
I love comedy. So I was like,
we don't
what's
have
the
a
most
guy
comedic?
who
What's the
passed.
most comedic scenario I can find myself
Imagine
in?
Craig saying this. Craig, I mean, your show was downright offensive this week. You really.
I mean, can we wax Tony on TV? Will that on YouTube? Will that get us more attention? We'll be like Craig.
So
Tony, will you wax your mustache?
Because I was like, what's the most comedic situation I could find myself in? If I vote, he wins. I could just be like, oh, well, I voted, so this could be the most comedic thing I could find. But when he won, man, it was like 3 years of like just comedic sessions, one after another. I couldn't.
remember being in Boston the next day.
Dude,
There were people literally crying in the street. It was
every
great.
fucking day.
It was just great.
I would just like I was just like like just laugh at the shit he did. But now it's like a body. He's like, oh hey, I'm an old man. I'm gonna fuck this little girl. I'm done with it.
What are you talking about?
Joe Biden.
Oh,
Psychopath. You know,
yeah.
Mr. He wants to smell you. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of him. You know what? Maybe we should just elect somebody who's like in their 30s or 40s, somebody who's young and vibrant, who has an idea as to what's going to happen in like 30 years, not 10 when they're fucking dead.
We should vote. We should elect you as the president of the Condo Association.
I can go and fucking be a president. I can try to vote. I will go and be your president. Only if Pat is my vice.
I'll run for that. Sure. Listen, why not?
It's got to be $500,000 a year, right?
Nah, it's less than that. Doesn't the president only make like?
I could be the president if
It's probably gone up. It used to be like 200 some. It's probably like 300 or 400,000 by now. It used to be 200,000. I'd imagine
I thought the president was actually making $5, but I could be wrong.
With inflation, you might be right. I remember it was like 250. That was a while ago. It's probably gone up. Not that it matters because they don't pay for anything and they make their money once they get out of office.
Now is always a millionaire to begin with, so
right. I mean, Clinton was actually the last one who wasn't. Probably.
You fucking kidding me?
Obama.
You can't run.
All right,
like
I'll be right back.
No, I think before he got elected, he probably wasn't, but maybe close. Does he have to come back?
It's currently $400K
Yeah, that makes sense.
with an expense account of $50K. So what's?
You think he's?
What are they?
They're paying, you think he's picking up checks when he goes out to?
Yeah, I don't
He
think.
puts it on the country's credit card.
Right.
Cut Tony. Oh, it looks like we might have to make a decision.
Oh,
He was great last week.
yeah, muted. Oh, Steve, I'm sorry we haven't been able to get you an opponent for this week.
Yeah, I mean, I was a bit late. I actually did fall asleep for a bit, which was nice.
And I have to apologize to Poppy. Dragged him on and can't even get what he was.
Well,
looking
yeah, it's John who didn't show up. But whatever.
He did reach out and say, "Hey, did you need me to come on?" And I said, "Yes, please." He's just messing with us. He's gonna make himself feel important, I guess.
You guys talk about the Iron Sheik earlier?
We did talk about the Iron Sheik. Do you have a favorite Iron Sheik moment?
I mean, he was a bit before my time as like a wrestler. I mean, I've obviously seen when Hogan beat him and when he beat Backlund. But I don't really have too many memories. Just like the Twitter account, which was he actually operating that, or was that just like?
At first he was. I don't know if he was later on.
Right.
He definitely wasn't later on. I think it was his nephews who were doing it. So I wonder if they're going to continue to do it, which would kind of creepy.
Go fuck yourself.
Or if they can maybe just do like use it as like a tribute.
I have to work tonight. Sucks, man.
You should have another beer and smoke a joint.
No, now I'm drinking. I'm drinking these bangs. It's my big money weekend. I make like fucking $5 extra this weekend to work.
Wi-Fi is not great tonight.
So, I will toast my big money weekend with
it's 9 o'clock. It's not like 9
joint.
Not appreciating the judgment. Thanks.
If you come in this weekend and you're like, oh my God, I'm dying, I'm in the hospital, don't come to me because I'm going to die.
Well, if you're dying, there's no better place to be than at a hospital, right?
I love it.
Although I'd prefer to be at a better hospital like Mass General or something, but I wouldn't want to be in Wakefield. They'll just ship you out.
I mean, Winchester, you dumb ass.
Winchester's
Same thing.
a good hospital.
No, it's a good place, you know.
Yeah, middle of the road.
You know what? No, honestly, this is who I am.
Is there a hospital in the hunt? Can you do security in the hunt?
I eventually want to become a Winchester police officer.
Oh,
Happen.
You know.
Oh Jesus!
I can almost guarantee that's not going to happen, Tony.
What? Why?
You never know, though. You never know. I know some people who. Well, Tony might be a little late for you, but I know some kids from high school who you'd be shocked.
Tony will be violating rights left and right.
I think Winchester police officer, I'd like, you know, it'll set me straight. You know, I'll do the right thing. You know, I'll come home from work and like not drink fucking vodka, orange juice, and fucking smoke a joint. You know,
Italian American police officers have never been.
This morning I came home from work. It was like 8:30 in the morning. I came home and made like a fucking vodka orange juice, sitting there doing this. 8:30 in the morning.
You giving field sobriety tests when we're fucked up?
I don't know. All day in my apartment going, I don't know. I guess this is what adults. I go outside. This is what I do. I don't know. Adults
you don't think he's cut out for it, Squid?
I don't think he is.
I don't know.
Oh, Poppy's back.
I do this. I don't know. Oh, is this
Poppy's
Jay?
Return. Do you have any thoughts on Tony being a
vibrating
police officer?
Fuck, I can't hear shit.
Can't hear shit. Can you hear me now? I'm guessing no.
I didn't do anything.
I can hear everybody.
Me
Hi,
too.
John.
Poppy can't hear. Looks like he's going to try to leave and come back, or he's frozen.
Yeah.
He might be frozen.
Wait, is Don Italiano an Italian-speaking man?
He might be.
Ma tu parli italiano?
Oh, there's two Poppies now. Huh?
You gotta get rid of the other one.
Double the Poppy.
Oh, there he is.
Can you hear us now, Poppy? Hello. Hi. I'm guessing not.
Yeah. Maybe. Do you have AirPods? No. Maybe you just need to connect them.
Tony, get some rest for work.
No.
It's tight.
I'm
You
gonna
don't
call
have.
out. I think I'm gonna call out. I gotta work Monday, so I'm gonna call out tonight.
Do you work 40 hours a week?
I work like 56 hours a week.
Except for when he calls out.
Yeah.
Fucking unbelievable.
I do a lot of overtime.
Tony, you see that last comment?
What is it?
It's Titan, dumbass.
Hi, Titan. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Titan. I actually
Now I
didn't know that either.
I didn't want to tell you.
Okay. So, when are we gonna go to Blue Moon Grill?
Why would we go there?
I want to go with Titan.
Titan.
Oh, you're talking to Titan, not us. All right, that's fine. Have a conversation.
No, I want lives in Wakefield. I'm going to Hansu, and I would like to sit down and have lunch with them. If we obviously in the same group text, why not have lunch with somebody that I never met, but I can meet them now, and have conversations about wrestling and.
If I had done this right, we could have like 3 poppies.
Huh?
What the fuck?
I like that too. Oh, there's only one.
He keeps subtracting and then reapplying. I don't.
Because he
keeps
can't.
Subtracting and adding. I see 1, 2, and then 0, then 1 and 2. But he's here. DI's in the house. DI. I'll call you DI.
Why did you say it's not, Tony? Now you want to bring him there?
To the Blue Moon Grill.
Yeah.
I actually ended up not going sneaks to the Painted Borough. I went to this place called Rudy's, which is closer to me. I'll have to try it next week. It was something that we were talking about on Monday. I don't.
There's so many great breakfast places. I love breakfast.
Hey Tony,
I ate a whole plate of
how's it going?
sausage.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Say hi to Poppy.
So, Tony, pleasure meeting you. My name's Poppy.
Yeah.
So I'm curious. You're buying this house in the hot. What are you doing to finance that? What kind of work?
I'm a security
hours
officer.
a week.
You're a what?
And he's on every handout that the state gives, and he works 56 hours a week.
I'm a security officer.
Security officer?
Yep.
Oh, that's sweet. What do you secure?
Hospitals.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yep.
That's what's up.
So I have a potential to stay in my job for 25 years. So over the course of 25 years, I plan to maintain my home. Over the course of 25 years, I stay at my job. So I know that the purchase in the hunt is a long-term purchase, but I plan on staying at my job for 25 years to increase my pay every year to maintain my home in the hunt. I'm not just fucking dicking around, not paying for my fucking shit. I'm working to pay for my shit in the hunt.
What's your rent now?
I have a feeling Tony will make 25 weeks at his job.
I pay $18.75 right now in Wakefield.
Okay.
But
okay.
I'll be paying about almost close to $2,300 in the hunt. But if I'm making
so $18.75, that's probably $700 a week.
So I pay it. I do 1,000 every. So I'm bi-weekly. So I give him 1,000 every 2 weeks. I give him 1,000.
What do you make every 2 weeks?
Take home, like this past Tuesday, I took home $1,730 something.
All right, so you give him about 1,000 out of 1,700.
My goal is to take home a little under 4,000 every month for the rest of the summer and up until the rest of the year. But with overtime, the taxes, my insurance, my 401k, it's not possible. It's
not easy. It's not easy out there, man. It's not easy.
No. My 401k is like $100, $150.
Yeah, but that's pre-tax.
They're only maxed at 4%, so I'm not getting a lot back.
So what kind of work?
$100 bi-weekly.
What kind of work were you involved in before security?
I was a machine operator.
Like a machinist?
So I was working in a machine shop. I was a machine operator, cut metal for like different contracts, like refrigeration companies that need like metal cut, like for their different pots, different pieces, whatever.
Are we talking like Toyota, like a machinist?
No, like refrigeration, like GE, Phillips, different like Whirlpool, like different like contracts like that. We would cut pots for. So different contracts with them, but then I got sick of that, and I was like, I need to go back and like do something like in the public because like I wanted to like get back on like comedic writing and like doing like something like more proactive than like just.
Bro, I mean, I respect it. It's not easy out there. Make it any way you can. I totally respect it. So on a different aspect, I saw a video of you randomly. I don't know what the context was, but it was you. Fucking like with your family, like doing some kind of dance, whatever. But you look jacked, right? So the idea that I have is that a bunch of the guys that me and I are doing a show, we're all gonna hop on Test, hop on Cycle, fucking get yoked. You know anything about Test?
Wait, we are?
Yeah, I was taking like 1,200
Oh yeah,
milligrams a
Subi.
week.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
We are.
400 fucking 3 times a week. Tuesday,
Yeah, we're gonna
Thursday, Saturday, brother. Give me
we're
some
hopping on, like-
400 milligram of Test deck.
Okay,
Oh,
so we're all right.
what's Test
So
deck?
we discussed
Give me your
mortgages.
life and I'll let it flash before your eyes.
We discussed finances. We discussed mortgages. We discussed, all this kind of shit. I want to talk about feeling like a fucking, lion amongst men. What's the deal with Test? Are you feeling? Tell me about how you feel once you're fucking fully on Cycle.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I was on Test for like maybe 7 months straight. I never got off.
Okay.
I was like, oh, nope. And I just kept going. And
so how do you feel? So compared to like baseline, right? Like baseline, regular man, average ass man, then you're fully fucking in the midst of this shit. How do you feel?
Like you're invincible. And you become a real piece of shit. You become really really fucking bad.
I want to hear more.
And I ripped doors off hinges. I've fucking broken car windows. I've smashed fucking people's windshields.
I haven't heard any downsides yet.
Tables and bars, chairs. I smashed laptops at the bar like that played like music. I would like smash the fucking laptop.
They're probably playing shitty music.
75 pounds. People didn't know what to do with me.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
that's
that's their problem. That's their problem, not your problem.
And I became somebody that I was never never like that.
Too.
I would never do anything like that now. I'd never.
So you're saying there's very few downsides.
That's what it sounds like to
There's
me.
a lot of downsides to the steroids. A lot.
So all right. So I want to hear the full cycle, right? So are we talking Test, Tren, Deca, D-Ball? What are we talking?
So I started with 1,200 milligrams of T400, which was like 250 cypionate, 250 or like 200 ethanate, and then like propionate. So it was a blend of like 3 different testosterones, and then you had D-Ball. I was taking that like 2 times a day. So I was taking 25 milligrams of D-Ball in the morning, 25 at night. The milligrams for starting off is 10. I started off at 50. So right. I was like,
because you're a man.
I was taking pro hormones for like a year before doing that. So I had like my experience with like pro hormones, and then I stopped doing pro hormones. Then I started the needles. My girlfriend at the time was a BLS EMT who like had like nurse experience with needles. So she would give me my shots. It was the worst, man. Like the lump afterward, because the test is so thick from all the different kind of testosterones, it would leave like a lump in your ass. And you can only shoot tests in your ass. Never shoot tests in your shoulder, anywhere else. You always shoot testosterone in your ass. That's
all right. So tell me like peak cycle, right? You got the perfect balance. You got the D-Ball, the Test, the fucking Tren, whatever. You're walking in the gym. What are the rest of the guys in there looking like? Are they looking like fucking shrimp amongst lions? Are you feeling like the fucking Zeus?
It's more like a self-awareness thing. Like, what you look like, and you don't care what the fuck anyone else looks like. Like you're so caught up with what the fuck you look like, and you don't even see anybody else. You're so fucked up on the shit that when you go out, you only see a mirror of yourself. No one else in the gym matters. Everyone else is like a small version of what the fuck they really are. So when you're in the gym, you just see yourself for what the fuck you are. You're so gassed up. So when they say you're gassed up, that's what it means. Like it's all like it's like the liquid is a gas in your body that blows you the fuck up to look how you look.
All right, so riddle me this, right? So nowadays, you're looking, to buy a home in the, you're making realistic goals as far as like, moving forward as a man, right? How do you kind of side by side the views of like what you thought was important as a man when you were blasting all this shit versus what you see as important as a man nowadays? How do you what's the word? Side by side, do you think it was short-sighted or do you miss it?
To be honest with you, it's kind of like it's a lesson. Our lives is one big book, and it's chapter after chapter after chapter. So what chapter is this? I'm on chapter fucking 76. So it's like, okay, 76, boom. I am going on 35. I have no wife, no
You're
children,
young, very young.
bunch of money where I have no real financial legal responsibility except for like rent, payments, insurance, whatever it is.
No child support, no alimony. You're golden.
Yeah. So now I want to purchase a home in the hunt. So now I'm going to be working. This is what I want to do. The things that were so important to me when I was younger are so fucking stupid compared to what I have to be important for now. Like, I need a place to live. I need a place to sleep. I need a fucking job to work to do all those things.
It's a process, brother. It's a process,
It is.
Don't beat yourself up.
No,
Tony, have you ever thought about getting a union job?
I also grew up fucking like.
He's not a big listener.
Nice,
Tony. It's a process. You don't hit step 1. You don't hit step 5 until you go through 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can't beat yourself up.
Well, for a long time too, I also like had a profession where like I was gonna be a wrestler. So like everything was like so like awkward when like it came to me like trying to pursue something. But prior to being a wrestler, I worked as a security officer. So now,
so we talking babyface or heel, or were you training for this or what?
What is it?
Are we talking babyface or heel? Were you training? Were you training for the process?
No, I'm saying when I first started like wrestling, I was working at a hospital.
Are we talking like wrestling, like promo wrestling, like
pro wrestling?
I'm saying, were you a babyface? Were you a heel? What was your role
I was
in
a
this kind of?
face.
So what was that like?
It's
not a mistake. It's not a mistake, Soups. You have to fucking start as a babyface, right? You can't just come off the rip as a heel. You gotta. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
I mean, you could come off either way, but it depends.
I mean, Kurt Angle started as a heel. That was like one of the most successful runs. Brock Lesnar. You can start off as a heel, definitely.
All right, my apologies.
It's none needed.
I thought I seen you were heel, Tony.
Tony, did you wrestle in like local promotions?
I wrestled around, and then I waited WWE, and they were like, "Oh my God, we want to have you in Florida," and I was like, "The Windy City." They're like, "No, the Sunshine State, you fucking idiot."
Did you ever come across Thrill Ride in your when you were coming up? Did you ever come across Thrill Ride?
I did. Very enthusiastic. He was very much about wrestling and the gimmick. I loved him. I don't think anybody else had anything bad to say about him.
You respect the art of his. You respect the art.
Oh yeah, the effort was always there. It was never not there.
You think
he gave me my first shot.
I was always jealous of him. If anybody didn't make it, no, I'm serious. He was being fun of me. I'd be like, fuck, all right. So I'd be after I always thought that because he was doing NEW. He was doing like the
was Thrilly on the juice?
Huh?
Was Thrilly on the juice?
I think he might have been on like some sort of like oral. Maybe like an Anavar, maybe like an Anadrol. I don't know. But back then we did a lot of orals. So orals would come out of your system faster. So we did like a lot
John
of water.
From Scranton is big on that too.
Yeah. I remember like I did a trial.
Tony, did you know did you ever meet or know Max Bauer?
Yeah.
That's it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Framingham's own.
He cost me my fucking He cost me a job at WWE.
Oh, jeez. Well, then forget it, bro.
He told WWE what I was writing about them on Facebook.
Oh shit! No, forget I brought it up.
Social media will kill you every time.
Max Bauer will suck a fucking dick.
All right, so Tony, I don't mean to interrupt, all right? So like, you know, we got a new show in the works. You know, me,
He broke
Subi,
his fucking back.
Me, Subi, Sneaks, and some other guy. So we got a new show in the works, right? We're discussing the idea of just blasting test for all of us. What do you think?
Well, how much test you blasting?
I'm like 700 milligrams a week.
Good God.
What's the dose?
700 milligrams a dose.
No, I'm saying like so you do like 200 on Tuesday, 200 on Thursday.
Yeah. Okay. All right. No, great.
Fucking something on Saturday. What do you
Great
do?
question. I hadn't thought that out. That's a great question. Probably doing like 250, 250, 250 Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
No, that's 750.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, minor adjustment there.
Yeah.
Math isn't my strength. I apologize.
Well, you got to figure it out. I mean, you're gonna
that's why I'm talking, Tony. That's why I'm talking to you.
How the fuck am I giving you the right dose? You don't even know the dose.
Tony, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to get.
All right. So what do you want to take? What do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm trying to become a lion amongst men.
Is it a cypionate? Is it an ethynate? Is it a propionate? Is it a blend? What is it?
Tony, you're the Sherpa. I'm the fucking schmuck trying to get to the fucking Everest.
What does the bottle say?
Please.
What do you have? What do you want?
Tony, I'm going to buy what you tell me to.
All right, here's what you got to do. How long have you been working out for?
Like 4 days.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. If I were you, just don't even invest in any steroids.
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear this. I got Cape Cod coming up. I'm trying to look like fucking John Cena.
What do you mean? Give Cape Cod coming up?
Subi, Subi, am I talking nonsense here? I'm hitting Cape Cod.
Wait. Are you wearing a blanket? What are you wearing?
Me?
What?
Yeah, you. What is that? A blanket? You look like you got one of them blankets on you like this.
Just looks like a sweatshirt to me.
Did I say I'm yoked? I'm talking to the fucking expert. I'm trying to get fucking.
This is you.
I'm trying to get in shape.
Well, let me tell you something.
Talking to me?
The first thing I do is you gotta eat. All right, don't worry about the steroids. All right, just eat. Eat the eggs. Eat the bacon. Eat the bread. Eat the chicken. Eat the tuna. Eat the salad. Eat the beans. Eat the fucking bread. Eat the beef. Eat it all. All right. Forget about the steroids. Just eat. You look malnourished. Look, I don't even see your ears. Where are you? I can't even see you. Would you just eat? Just eat. Eat.
I come to you in a humble sense.
You come to me with a fucking bathrobe wrapped around your neck.
It's a fucking hoodie, asshole.
The first thing you got to do is get on EBT.
Help me.
Yeah, that's actually kind of related. Tony, how much does this cost to like do a real cycle?
Subi, don't worry. I'm financing the whole thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Free test for you.
All right. So, okay. Disregard my. All right, I'll get rid of the hoodie. Hold on. I'll get rid of the hoodie.
How many guys have we had take their shirt off on this show? I think 3 too many.
Probably.
All right, hoodie's gone. You can see the traps.
Okay. Now,
holy shit.
Okay.
Holy shit. All right, so money's on issue, right?
Look. All you have
I lost
to
my
do
fucking AirPod.
is eat a little bit of bread.
Tony, stop being a fucking asshole, dude. Stop being a fucking asshole, dude. We're trying to get a fucking juice recipe. You're ruining the whole fucking vibe, dude.
Good point.
God damn it. All right, I lost the AirPod. Fuck. I'm getting road rage.
You haven't even started yet.
I'm not sure that like steroids and my drinking will be a good combination. I could get in some real trouble this summer.
I think the calories you'll get from the drinking will help.
Maybe.
All right, so I want to get to the crux of the issue here. You guys know Steve from Providence?
Heard of him.
So I heard he's on TRT. That's the whole motivation I have.
You want to be like him.
Give it to me, Daddy.
Tony wants to get on TRT also.
I thought Tony said he was on TRT.
Tony, the hoodie's off.
Now, right?
All right, this is going nowhere, guys. I'm getting pissed.
We're sorry, Poppy. Can I just tell you, your show's going to be a hit because you're already a better host than I am. You took control for a few minutes there. You asked all the right questions. You got stuff out of Tony we never got before.
Did he, though?
You got all the right friends, in all the right places.
Okay.
Then I take
Tony,
over and he starts singing.
Can we disregard the starting off with the eating, the sleeping, the proper shit? We just want to go full board. You know, D-ball, fucking test, trend, all that. I see the recipe.
So how much do you weigh?
200.
Okay. I weigh 245 pounds. If you want, you price. How much do you want to weigh? How much do you want to weigh?
350 fucking
Okay,
yoke.
so you'd probably need about 100 milligrams of D-ball a day.
We're going Mr. Olympia, all of us.
You're gonna need about maybe you're gonna need about maybe like 10 pills of D-ball every single day.
That's a lot, huh?
You're probably to spend $1,000 in 2 weeks.
Easy. I got stock. I'm big in stocks.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, you better be big in steroids. Never mind stocks.
That's what I'm talking to you about. Yeah. All right. So that's me. 1,000 times 4,000. Subi, me, Jay, Sneak. Well, Sneaks doesn't need it. All right. So 3,000 a month. All right. So easy. What's next?
How long are you doing the show for?
I was picturing Jay on a
I don't know, probably like 500 milligrams of testosterone. So,
all right, so how much per week? How much per week to coach us through this process?
For you?
For all of us, me, Subi, and Jay. Sneaks is fine. He's the leader of men. He doesn't need your help.
To be honest, to do the, if you want to gain about like 20 pounds, probably like maybe like
20 pounds. I'm talking 200 pounds of muscle, brother.
I don't know what you're gonna do with that. I don't know how you're gonna do that.
Because you need
calm
to
down, vodka.
protein and calories to gain all that weight too, right?
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a piece of shit last week, but you are a piece of shit, vodka, and you're drinking it. So.
See, Subi doesn't need an enemy on the screen. He can go after the comments.
He doesn't want to give up.
I may have gone a little bit overboard last week, but like the great former president Donald Trump, it's better to overstate things than understate. So I have no regrets.
People love.
I stand by what I did.
Guy.
All right, so we got a plan now. How do you feel about Pat from Amesbury? Do you think how's his aesthetics? Do you think he's doing all right?
Tony, do you have the fucking attention span of a fish?
Who are you talking to?
He was talking to you, dumb shit.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
So Pat from Amesbury, what do you think of his aesthetic?
When you use big words, he'll just shut down. He doesn't understand what you're saying.
English is his second language.
You're gonna have to dumb it down for him a little bit more.
How do you think about Pat's appearance? Do you think he looks like he's in shape?
Does he need the juice?
No, maybe TRT.
I can do some TRT. Fuck it.
That's all.
You just need a doctor's note for that, though, right?
No.
Yeah, I got my physical coming up. I'll tell him.
It's not like it just gives you what you need. So you give like fucking like 80 milligrams a week. So I can take like 80 milligrams of testosterone a week. That's all I need to get up to what I used to be.
How old are you, Tony?
34.
So when you see some guy like, looking like me, fucking like, not yoked at all, what do you think?
How old are you?
Doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just part of the I feel like it's just part of it. Like I said,
it's not part of it.
Why don't you tell me? I'm 34. Why don't you say it?
I'm 34.
I don't think Steve needs much of the testosterone. He looks like he's on a good start.
Yeah, what's Subi need? What's Subi need?
You don't need anything. You don't need it.
Oh, thanks.
What are your intentions in life?
My
dominance.
TRT. If you're of age, if you're in your mid-30s, go for TRT. It won't hurt you.
Yes, sir.
It'll help you. Go for that. If you want to have if your testosterone's low, do like blood labs, and then
Papa, you're already ready.
Boston Testosterone Company in Woburn. You can go there, and they'll figure it out. You go get your labs done. Fucking just get it done, and then they'll see what you need. They're like, "Oh, you need so and so. You might need like 50 milligrams a week of testosterone. That's all you need."
But what happens,
Tony? I have a question. I have a question, Tony.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a little unfair that you're only making $18.75 a week with all this knowledge you have?
Times call for different measures, and
it's a little fucked up. It's a little fucked up. You have all this knowledge of being an alpha, and they're only fucking. They're only giving you $18.75 a week. That's not fair. That's fucked up.
I was going to ask another question for you, Tony.
I mean, did you see how he froze when you used the word aesthetic, though?
I mean, Tony. I'm being honest, bro. You have all this. Clearly, you're a wealth of knowledge. 1875. It's a slap in the face.
Clearly, he has welfare knowledge. Is that what you said?
Guys, you're being assholes. I'm being honest.
What kind of knowledge?
That is true. Though.
I'm talking knowledge of being a lion amongst men.
You ever thought
Fuck the rest of these guys?
He doesn't
take
the
cash out of the
very
table
long.
yourself.
He has to restart every time.
Right. Look, you're already on every benefit you can imagine. Why not just be a trainer and take cash under the table?
These guys are being assholes. I don't know what they're talking about. I was asking honest questions.
I'm a lion. I'm
not being an asshole. That's a good suggestion by me. Why not be a trainer and get like clients and just take the cash under the table and say you're unemployed?
No, my question was pure, and was just saying, do you think it's a little unfair that you're getting compensated below $20 an hour for all the clear alpha male knowledge that you have? I
make $30 an hour
before taxes
for security.
Yeah, I make $5 differential on the overnights.
So
when I work the overnights, I make $25. I make $25 starting off, but I make with the $5 differential on the overnight from like 11 a.m. like 11 at midnight, 11 at night until like noon. So I'll make the differential for $5. So I make $30. So my starting pay is $25, but I make $30 for the $5 differential.
How many hours a week?
40 hours. Can't work part time. The hospital. The fuck? I gotta be there.
No OT?
Huh?
No OT?
Every week. I'm doing Monday. I was off Monday, but I'm doing Monday like noon to 4. I do like 4 hours on Monday, and then I work 4 a.m. to noon. So I get I do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 a.m. to noon. And then I'm off Saturday, Sunday. I'll do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 a.m. to noon. But it's good though. So I spend 4 hours in the overnight, 4 hours in the morning shift. And it's great.
So do you only get 4 hours of differential?
Huh?
So it's only 4 hours of differential?
No, it's 8. Because I come in at 4 a.m. But because
So
I
it carries
stay
over
clocked
through the
in
whole shift.
till
Okay.
midnight, till noon, I get the whole differential for the overnight.
Not to bring things, well, actually, to bring things back. Didn't you and Max just not get along? Is that why he fucked you over? Max Bauer?
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
I got pissed off one day at a when I was an extra. I was like, I ranted about WWE, about their fucking, like, their service, like so fucking, like, communication skills sucked. He fucking went and told WWE what I said on Facebook and fucking
But, like,
ratted
why?
me up.
But did you and him not get along before that? Or
We always got along. I never had a problem with him. We did the
Did he
same
benefit
shows.
from you losing out on a tryout?
I fucking wrote some shit about WWE on Facebook, like, what
that
the
wasn't,
fuck?
that wasn't
I
the
know.
question. That wasn't the question.
So you wrote some shit
But,
and you lost out on a tryout. Did he get that tryout?
No, he went to go WWE. He went to WWE and showed them what I wrote.
I get that.
I don't know if he understands. I don't think he
So
understands.
the consequence of him doing that was you didn't get a tryout, right?
No, I didn't get a job ever.
Okay. Did he?
But, like,
He had a job
yeah,
there.
like,
He was an employee there.
So he was just backstabbing you because he thought you might want to take his spot.
No, he was backstabbing for no reason at all. I was never taking his spot. He was already a wrestler there.
Did you by any chance send him a dick pic? So he
No.
did Pat? No. All right. I'm trying to think of why he would be jealous of you.
He's a fucking
Yeah,
big
we
piece
gotta-
of shit.
I always got along.
No,
Tony, have you ever?
Tony,
The
have you ever
big
taken advantage
shit.
of an elderly woman on her hospital bed?
there's no other way.
That's the only way to take
Why else would
advantage?
you do that?
I don't know why you would do that.
Because you're a big piece of shit.
I'm not a big piece of
Told
shit.
he
Regular
told
size.
WWE what I wrote.
Yeah,
Fucking,
well,
I wouldn't tell them that.
fucking retard he is. He's a
Unless
fucking
there was something for
retard.
me in it.
Fuck him. Fucking retard, man.
See, Subs, you made Tony angry. We had fun-loving Tony. Now we have road rage Tony.
No,
Well, I didn't even. I
fucking
was just
retard.
asking if he knew him.
No
Yeah,
matter, like,
I didn't know that.
You got along better with Thrill Ride, apparently.
Oh,
I did.
And
Hey,
just like that,
Tony,
we're
sorry
in our-
that Subs is an asshole.
Sorry. Okay.
I just was asking if you knew him.
Poppy's probably already getting ready.
There you go.
already dedicated to
Poppy's looking to gain
the
100 pounds of muscle.
getting his pump on.
We're talking Mr. Olympia, guys. I don't know. You guys are talking small fish, talking about Thrill Ride. I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I got big goals.
Gonna be as big as
I
Leslie.
got goals.
He's
I
still
got
on
goals.
top, hasn't he? Ray hasn't done anything.
Different area codes. Area codes. Goals. I got goals.
$30 an hour.
Different area codes.
We're not fucking around.
Area. Goals. I got goals.
Coming up on the 5-minute warning of the show.
Area
Tony's singing, my least favorite part.
Tony got a boner grappling with the others, so that's why they let him go.
He's
I was
going to
getting my
work in like
fucking
2 hours.
cock hard. I was getting some cock.
Sometimes I think guys
Alright.
like Tony and Jay got life figured out, and we're the idiots.
You can
Poppy's
follow my
tall.
dick and it'll get fucking hard.
Tony,
pounds
Tony
is
was
doable.
featured on the website Beefcakes.
He does have the frame to hold
You
100
can
pounds.
trip and follow my dick and it'll get fucking hard.
All right, so Tony, one more question for you.
I'm like, what the fuck is all this shit going on?
Tony.
Fucking his
Tony, let's reel it in.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah.
What is the peak? What is the ideal physique that broads want?
I'll be honest with you. If you're, I
hope so.
pay any attention to women. If I were you, if you're gonna fuck anybody, I would fuck the girls that work at the strip clubs. There's a place called the Cabaret in Peabody. If you go there and the girls are dancing on the floor, I bet you they'll fuck you for no problem at all. And just tell them, be like, look, I don't want to marry you. I don't want to fucking lose all my money. I want to.
I don't think you have the new steroids for that though.
No, get a Blue Chew. Get the fucking legal bullshit, the fucking Viagra shit, the Blue Chew shit. You say, you know what? Hey, how you doing? I'm single. I got no kids, no wife. I want to know. Hey, I saw you dancing on stage.
I don't think they
are easy to fuck. If you're easy to get a job here, you're easy to fuck. You know, I'll have sex with you and all this other shit. I'm not committing myself.
A lot of them are lesbians.
I got a place in the hunt. I don't want to go fucking losing all my shit. It's gonna be under my name, my shit.
These girls must lose their shit once you hear you have a place in the hunt.
Oh my god, it's gonna be great.
I think I'm gonna tap out.
I know that, like you're a stripper, like you live down the street. We'll go to my place in the hot. You work in the cabaret. It's fine. I'll just stop fucking the girls at the cabaret. I don't give a shit.
So Tony, what was the show again? Subaru was parked and he's trying to use the breathalyzer.
Oh please don't.
It's called Park the Subaru Steve. Now Subaru Steve is trying to hotwire the car. He can't get it to figure it out.
All right. So I think somebody in the comments asked a great question. All right, let's talk threat mitigation. Okay, so you're working security, right? You're not getting paid peanuts. You're not getting paid 25. You're getting paid 30 an hour, right?
Yeah.
So threat mitigation, right? So we get some threats showing up at the hospital. What are you doing to mitigate these threats?
I show the fuck up, and the threats get mitigated.
Do you carry a weapon?
Tony, that's not $30 an hour answer. I want strategy. I want real talk. How are we handling these fucking threats?
De-escalation.
Tony. I don't want some bullshit answer, bro.
With a 2.
My grandma's at the Nahant Hospital. What are we doing?
Oh, hello, ma'am. How are you? I come at a 0. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That's like a 175 test level answer.
No, grandma's over here at a 10. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And guess what happens to grandma? Grandma comes down here.
Grandma's nervous. Grandma's nervous.
No, she's not when you show her that you're not nervous. When I show her that I'm not nervous.
You sound nervous. That mustache looks nervous.
But I never go up here. I just stay over here. Because eventually grandma gets tired. She's tired. Oh, all right, we
have Wellesley Newton Hospital. Wellesley Newton Hospital. Your security, active shooter. What are we doing, bud?
Oh, we go outside and we're protecting ourselves as well as the employees. So you talk about you're coming inside?
That sounds selfish.
Sounds like you're running away.
Active shooter, he's taking everyone outside.
Sounds like he's going outside.
All right, so Tony's late on Newport 100. What's next?
Now what's going on? Okay, so you come in the hospital, right? You're like, I'm an active shooter. But guess what? You can actively go fuck yourself. I have the trash can. I throw it at your fucking head. You don't see it. You're like, what the fuck? And as you're going like this with the gun, I'm already charging out the fucking door. And I'm coming at you at like 165,000 miles an hour. And you have no fucking chance of even stopping me. And I have all the ways of combatively fucking taking you down at 165,000 miles an hour.
Do you even know Krav Maga?
And I'm on top of you. I'm like this. I'm like an animal from the heavens above. I'm on top of you.
I got a single sister.
You'll never enter the hospital. You'll never enter. You won't even make it to the vending machine. I'll shoot you. Be like, you want some cheese?
How far away is the vending machine?
Would you like some Ritz?
Chris, do we have a hard out or not?
Tony, that doesn't sound very feasible.
Would you like some Ritz?
Subi, what do you think? Is that a feasible defense strategy or what?
He's probably going to be the chief of police in Wakefield in like 2 years, so I'm not going to argue with them.
You come in the hospital with a gun. I show you this bag of fucking trail mix. I go, isn't this nice? And I throw it at you at 100 miles an hour, and it knocks the fucking gun out of your hand.
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna. I don't think this house.
Isn't this nice?
This house in the Honda does not sound feasible. If I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
You'll find a way to do it. People like this always do.
I'm Italian.
People like this. Can you elaborate on that?
That
I
is
just mean people who know how to
problematic.
people who know how to scam the system.
Close quarters combat.
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll be getting racist. All right.
No, I didn't. Racist. Italian. Can you really be racist against Italians? They bring it upon themselves, really. But yeah, I'm gonna.
Whoa, Tony, did you hear that?
Titan, you're a piece of shit. I thought you were on my fucking side.
We're getting anti-Italian now. Couldn't be me. Could not be me.
I hear you, Poppy. I hear you.
I think you're a great people. Rome underrated.
I thought we were gonna go to Blue Moon Grill.
The show or the city? Rome.
The civilization.
The empire, even.
I think it's properly rated. Everyone talks about it. It's what all civilizations.
All right, Tony. One last question. What do you think of the Hebes?
The who?
The beautiful citizens of Israel.
Israel did 9/11. You fucking idiots. Why the fuck would they keep saying fuck Israel?
Oh man.
Israel carried out 9/11. Yeah. So fuck Israel. They flew the fucking planes in.
Well, I don't think they flew them.
I always thought it was so weird that they were like,
"That's horrible."
Like, oh, the Afghanistan people did it. Meanwhile, like the fucking, it was definitely the Israels that did it.
I just want to let you know, I stand with Israel.
Yeah, go stand with them. They fucking took down the 9/11 towers. So why do you go stand with 9/11? Oh, wait, they're not doing it anymore. Because fucking Israel took it down.
I'm just saying, I stand with Israel.
Israel was like the Howe Foundation when DX spray painted the Nation of Domination locker room, and it was really DX, but they blamed it on the Howe Foundation. That was Israel trying to cover up 9/11.
You sound jealous of Israel.
Trying to cover up 9/11 was like
he had some deep-seated anger issues against Israel.
You sound jealous of Israel.
Israel definitely did it. They just found Muslim passports. Where did we get Muslim passports? Go Israel.
I want to see Memes' take on this. Yes.
Why would Afghanistan provide? Why would the Muslims provide a Muslim passport? Of course, the Israelis did it. They blamed it on the Muslims.
9/11 going down. 9/11 going down. 9/11 going down.
And all I'm going to say is I stand with Israel. I'm sorry that you don't.
Tony's a hate-filled man.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Me too. It's not all Jews. Because 6 million were not here.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
See, he makes up.
Not all Jews. Just the ones that lied. In Israel.
Just literally.
All right, Tony, go get ready for work.
Yeah, go get ready for work.
I'm gonna call
get
out.
rid of the call out. Go call your supervisor. Tell him you're not coming in. You feel sick. You twisted your ankle or whatever it was.
You're calling out?
No.
Nahat is getting further and further away with every call out. Just saying.
Yeah, I'll probably call out.
God. Quitter.
See, that's irresponsible. But
I trusted your opinion. Now oh my God.
Nah, I'll go to work.
So I do have, before we sign off, which we're going to do in about a second, I have found a video on Twitter that perfectly encapsulates how this show has gone. Picture me as this guy standing by the train.
Oh no.
That's about right. That's how the show has gone. Thank you for everyone for coming. Thanks for Poppy. Thank you for coming on and playing host for us.
Hey,
which was
Poppy,
excellent.
I hope we
Great
can
job. I can't wait
continue
to see
this
your show.
chemistry on our new show. I think it'll be a big hit.
I think Subaru Steve needs
Hey,
to be a little
hey.
drunker.
Hey,
He's
next
not drunk
stop,
enough for the show.
Subi, next stop. Next stop, Nahan.
What's up?
Next up.
Next stop, Nahan.
All right.
No.
All right. Nice meeting you. in
All
person.
right, guys. Thanks for coming on. We'll see everyone
Thank
next
you.
week. And
See ya.
let me play the right outro this time. Last week I
Warriors.
played the wrong one.
Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yeah, maybe. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I'm soaring with the clouds, I'm in my zone. I hear you talking loud, leave me alone. You had it all, you gave it back. You had my heart, girl, that's a fact. You got it wrong, you never asked. I'm getting stoned, what's wrong with that? Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said
What are those clips right Chris Smith doing?
Damn, Chris Smith doing. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
Fucking dumb
You
Canuck.
finally notice me. You make it so hard to breathe. Yeah, hard to breathe, but I smoke. Sky's falling down, but that's fine with me. Chaos all around me, but I finally see nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Drop top, yo, baby. But my pocket's been looking tight lately. I've been looking for somebody come to save me. It's not my fault that you've been making me go crazy. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. Nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high. I said nothing's going my way, I'm just gonna get high.
We're not offended by anything.
This guy's nipples. Can you touch his nipples? Yeah. Bro, touch his nipples. Fire.
Oh my God!
Go get a bigger man.
Oh my God! They're
Touch his
serious.
nipples.
They're serious.
Who's their nips?
They're serious.
Yes. Craig, another gotcha moment. Oh my God.